welcome back to my channel. For today I'm bringing you guys this look that I'm wearing. It's for the holidays that are coming up very soon. Today is Monday the 19th. I wanted it to be a dark thing. I don't know. I feel like for the holidays we want to look, I don't know, extra done up. So I kind of went all out today unnecessarily because after this I'm gonna do nothing. Sorry, but yeah, I did use 3 different palettes of eyeshadow palettes, which I don't like to do because I don't like that I use different shades from different palettes and then you guys go crazy trying to get them. But you don't have to use the same exact colors I'm using. I show you guys every single color that I'm using just in case like you don't have that palette. You can just use a similar color to the one that I am using. You guys know for some reason I tend to be extra for everything, and I did all this. Don't worry if you don't want to do the eyes as dark as I did them, then feel free to go up to wherever you feel comfortable. And if you do try it out, don't forget to take a picture and tag me on Instagram because I would love to see what you guys come up with. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
Alright, so in the purpose of speeding up this video, I already put my foundation on. We're just ready to go with our eyes. Now to make it easier and sort of to follow a guideline to make everything look smooth, we're going to put some tape on our eyes, or wait, not our eyes, our face, the ends of, I don't even know what to call it. We're going to put it there. You're going to make it kind of continue your lower lash line. So you're going to make it, that's why I'm using the brush kind of to give you a guide of where it should go. So you want to make it seem like your lower lash line just continues up toward your eyebrow. Alrighty, so since we're going to be using a lot of shadow for today, we want to use a primer. I'm going to use a concealer for this. I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear in NC15. We're just going to apply it all over our lids, and then we're going to set that with the Kat Von D powder. I think it's Lyric or Lucid. I'm going to take this shadow here. I'm not even going to try pronouncing that because I'm going to butcher that name. I'm going to take this on a very small brush and I am going to trace this all over my crease. This is not going to be a cut crease kind of look. It's going to be something similar to that, but we're going to start just tracing out our crease and we're going to start intensifying it. First I'm putting it down with this brush, but then I switch over to just this fluffy brush here and I start buffing out the color, adding more and just blending it out further. Like I said here, I'm just adding more color and blending it out. I'm pretty much going to continue intensifying the color just until I reach that darkness that I want to get in my crease. This shade here, I'm keeping the same brush and I am applying it in the same areas, but as you can see I am focusing more on the outer areas, and then I'm taking what's left over in the brush and then bringing it to my inner corner, and I am going to continue doing this, just intensifying more crease, making it seem a little deeper and just livening it up a little bit more. Just switch over to my E35 here. There's nothing on the brush. I'm just further blending everything out. Taking milk chocolate from the chocolate bar and using that same E35, I'm applying this color right in the same areas where I've been applying color, just to make it darker. You know the drill. We're just darkening everything up and we're adding color and blending, adding and blending. On the outer V of my eye, and I'm bringing it up a little higher just because I wanted it to be a little higher, I guess. Now I'm taking Cherry Cordial with this pointed blending brush, and I am keeping this one strictly on the outer V, this one for sure. I do change over to that, I think this is the Sigma, I have no idea, it's a blending brush. And then I switch over again to the E35 and blend some more. Then I'm gonna take the Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo inked in pink, and we're gonna apply this just on our lid, and we're not going any further than our crease, strictly on the lid. And then changing to this flat shader brush, I'm taking this color from the Nubien palette, and I'm only applying it to kind of like the 3/4 of my lid, and then I switch over to the lighter shade from the Nubien palette, and I apply this just on my inner corner, just because I wanted the inner corner to be more kind of light and awake, just to make my eyes seem a little more open. Then for the gel liner, I'm using this one from Maybelline, and let this show that if you do not have the right tools, you will mess up your liner. I do switch over to this brush because the first one was just a huge mistake. I just winged out my liner, and then I took off the tape, and now we're just gonna fix our liner a little bit just to make those wings extra sharp. And now we're just gonna move on to concealer. I'm using the same MAC NC15, and then I switch over to the NYX. I'm using this to highlight, the usual areas, the upside down triangles under my eyes, my forehead, bridge of my nose, and a little bit of my chin. And then we're just gonna contour with the foundation stick, again in the same areas, contouring my nose, the hollows of my cheeks, on my forehead, and everywhere you wanna make it seem, I guess, a little bit. Now I'm gonna buff all this out with my damp beauty blender as per usual. I do switch over to this Real Techniques buffing brush. I think it's called, actually no, I don't know what it's called. I'll write it down below. There's nothing on the brush. I'm just taking it to further buff out that contour. Now with my Eda brush, I am going to be taking Sombre from the Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to be applying it everywhere where I applied that contour. Here I'm not adding any extra product, I'm just further buffing everything out. Because baking is life and I cannot live without it, I'm going to be baking with the Airspun Loose Face Powder in the shade Translucent, and we're just going to apply this everywhere where we applied our concealer earlier. Also right under the contour, just to make it look more sharp. To finish our eyes, we're taking Milk Chocolate on this flat shader brush, and we're putting this right on our lower lash line. We're just going to buff it out all over our lower lash line. Then I am moving to this darker shade and applying it in the same areas, and we're going to buff it out right after. And then for the last shade, I am going to take Blackout from the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette, and we're just going to apply it all over our lower lash line. And I do buff it out at the end just to make everything blend. Now for my eyebrows, I do take the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in black, and I just brush out my eyebrows first, and then I take the darker shade from the Ultimate Brow Kit from Wet n Wild, and I just outline my eyebrows and add anywhere where I feel like there's hairs missing a little bit, and I just add them there just to make them look a little more even. Lashes, I'm using these by Juvia's Place. I have no idea what their name is or like the number. They just came in a box that I had. Now we're just gonna remove our bakage, and then we're gonna bronze up the face with the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and then we're gonna apply some blush, the Benefit Dandelion. apply mascara on our bottom lashes only. We're doing the lengthening one from Marykay in black. And then for my favorite part, highlighter, we're going to take the ABH, that glow kit, and I'm taking these two shades and mixing them, and they make the most perfect shade ever. And I'm applying this in the usual areas and going ham because highlighter is life. For lippy today, I used the Kylie lip kit in Cocoa K. I first lined my lips and then I filled them in, and then I took the liquid lipstick and applied them everywhere. Then we're gonna put some finishing spray, the Maybelline Infallible one, and we are done for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be sure to link everything down below, including my social media, so you can follow me. Bye, thanks for watching.